So guys, at the end of the day, this video is the truth. No matter what anybody else wants to think or say, this is the truth. And the chosen ones that are in this world, we suffer the most. And with that being said, right, it doesn't mean we don't live a good life. It doesn't mean we don't have fun. It doesn't mean any of these things. The truth of the matter is, the reason why we suffer the most is because we are willing to go through the most. We do the most. We're always doing things. Whereas you have the other people, like you have narcissists, you have other people in that type of nature where they're sellouts. They're looking for fun all the time. They're looking for all this stuff all the time. And they don't suffer the most because they avoid all the suffering. We're chosen ones. We go through the most. But we can also have a good time. We can also do things. We just go through the most at the end of the day. We're doing more at the end of the day. That's why we suffer more in total. When it comes to a total lifespan, we suffer more than these other people because we're willing to do more. And me personally, speaking for myself, I like suffering. I like it. I enjoy it. I do some ridiculous things sometimes. Like, for example, I have a very nice vehicle right now, right? And I could be driving that vehicle around doing, like, having fun driving around the vehicle, but the other night, me and my buddy, we each hopped on a bicycle. We were going to go for a long bike drive just around the town, down the boardwalk, see some nice scenery on a Saturday night, this one that just passed, right? And I didn't even make it out of the driveway, and the right pedal on this bike literally fell off, and we couldn't get it back on. And we were hyped to go for this bike drive. And I said, you know what? We're still gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And he's like, he at first he was like, nah, bro, like, we ain't gonna manage. Like, this can't happen. We're not gonna make it. Like, you're just gonna, like, not be able to, like, pedal. But I said, no, we're gonna do this. And we ended up giving it a shot. And I biked the whole time. We literally biked for hours. Like, it was a long bike drive. It wasn't no 10, 20 minute thing. We went a far distance. I would guess that we biked 20 kilometers. Easy. And that's quite a ways to bike with one pedal. Like, I was pedaling with the left pedal, and there was just like this stick sticking up from the right pedal that wasn't there, because that pedal was off, and now it's just like this stick that's rotating, and it's not sticking out this way, so I can't, like, put my foot on it. It's like sticking up, so I have to, like, pedal with my left foot and, like, kick down on this part and keep pedaling with the left foot and kick down and pedal and kick down. And it was uncomfortable. And here I am with a brand new vehicle that I just got not too long ago that we easily could have hopped in and said, you know what, we'll do this instead because we can't bike. But no. I went through that uncomfortable phase, which it wasn't easy. I made it happen. We biked a long ass way like that, and she was rough in the legs. It was rough on the ass because the seat was hard as a rock, and I couldn't even stand up whenever it started to hurt because I had to sit down in order to pedal on that bike. And it was uncomfortable, but like I said, I just do ridiculous things sometimes, like when I don't have to. And I'm willing to do things other people are unwilling to do. I don't mind suffering. I actually enjoy it, which is a crazy thing. Which is why I was involved in combat sports for a little bit. I was involved in wrestling, boxing, MMA, and stuff like that, and it's nothing to me. Like, to fight somebody, I don't look at it the same way as a lot of people do, because a lot of people get really scared and fearful of those things. But to me, and there might be a little bit of nerves sometimes here and there, but it's nothing I can't handle. Like, I will get in there. Like, it will happen. And I just think that's a big difference between chosen people and narcissists and other people of that nature. It doesn't mean just narcissists, I just mean like other people in general as well. I think chosen people suffer the most, and these are just like examples as well. There could be completely other different things in the realm of suffering, but I just think we're willing to go through the most, and we do go through the most when it's all said and done. And we don't mind. Like, I don't know, like, what's fun to a lot of other people, it's not as fun to, like, it's not as fun for me as it is for other people to do, like, regular things that people do, like party and drink all the time and do all these things. Like, it's just, I have more fun, like, suffering and doing, like, crazy things that other people just are unwilling to do. Like, that's just me. But I don't know. I just think there's a separation part. I think some of these people think we're crazy. Like, not even narcs, just some regular people that's not even a narc. Like, they think we don't have fun. Like, some people think we might not have fun, we might not do this, we might not do that. Oh, you're boring, this, that, and that, and this. When honestly, we're doing more extreme things. We're doing deeper things. And like, the things of all that nature, it's not deep. It's just like casual things. I've partied before. I've lived that life before, whenever I was much younger. And it just got to a point where it's not exciting. Like, everybody here is flat. I don't connect with people very well here. There might be the odd person, like, somewhere where you might connect with if you go to a party. But it's just not, people are flat. People here are low vibrational. I like more deeper, intenser things than this. And they want to point the fingers at us as if we don't have fun or we're just these boring people, when they can't even keep up, when they can't even do things at the intensity that we're doing them. So that's what I'm saying. Like, chosen ones do more. Chosen ones go through more. These types of people, I don't even know. Like, at the end of the day, just because you suffer more, and this is the point that I want to make in this video, like, just because you suffer more doesn't mean you don't live a more funner, entertaining, kick-ass life. Period. When you're living on the edge with the only life you got, now that's fun. You just want to play it safe all the time, back in the corners, do the casual things. I mean, you know, that's not for me. And just because I suffer more, or just because you guys suffer more, it doesn't mean that we don't have fun. And that's the whole point. Like, it really is. Like, people have these misconceptions in their mind of how things really are. And just because you suffer more, it doesn't mean anything. There's bigger rewards for more suffering, if anything. And those bigger rewards can bring much more fulfillment and happiness and all these other things that can come along with life. And that's how I see it. But it's like, these other people, and these other people that want to talk, they're just sellouts. complete sellouts, trying to convince themselves of certain things. And they can do that all they want. They can live in their imaginary world all they want. But suffering is the key to all the things that you really want. These people already sold it. That's why I call them sellouts, because they sold it, because they know they're not going to do it. They know they're not going to. They know they're not going to go forward. They know they can't take the suffering in order to get the greater things, which is why they're having the best time that they can by doing the little things that they do. But you know what? That's fine. But don't throw rocks at our way. Don't say we are boring or this or that or that or this when you guys can't even keep up. Like you guys can't. You guys aren't even doing the things at the level that we're doing them at. And what are you talking about? What in the hell are you talking about? You know what I mean? But that's how it is. It really be like that. It really be like that. And like I said, I enjoy the thrill. I enjoy adrenaline. I enjoy craziness. I do have a wild side to me, and I'm also a calculated person. I'm also calm. But I can be chaotic. I can do crazy things. I can live life on the edge. I can take risks. I've done all those things in the first, like, a long time ago. And I will continue to do that for the rest of my life. That's just who I am. And I think that's fun. What I don't think is fun, just in my opinion, just when it comes to me, I can't speak for anybody else. I just don't think the casual things are fun because I already experienced them. And I just think people that aren't willing to do the greater things, that might make you feel a little bit more fearful. You know what? You might feel the fear a little bit, but you do it anyway. I think those people are stuck in their casual ways, doing the casual things all the time, and nothing is changing. Nothing, it's just, you're drinking every damn day or every weekend. You're just doing the same things, seeing the same people, and that is what drives me nuts. I've been there. And you know what? I can't say I stayed there because I reached my limit fast. I hate that routine stuff. And I can't stand hearing the same conversations from the same people. That's how you do get bored. That's how you do get sick of people. That's how all these things happen. That's how marriages fail. Like, you want another ambitious partner, like, in your life, and friends. You can't have people that are just like, I don't know. You want some type of ambition in your partner. You want some sort of drive in your partner, because it's going to keep that flame ignited. Like, if that flame is just out all the time, it's just going to be like completely boring all the time. I can't stand that. I need a little bit of spice. I need a little bit of life around me. I bring in a lot of life, like, out of me around other people. When people are around me, they feel alive, because I'm so alive. I want other people like that around me. I don't want these dead fish just flopping around trying to, like, mooch off everything I have or something like that around me. It's just not going to happen. And I think chosen ones have a lot of energy. I think chosen ones bring a completely different level of energy than all these low vibrational people do. And just because you might be living your life right now, you might not be under the most best circumstances you could be under right now. Things might be a little bit hard. It doesn't mean you're still not a chosen one. A couple of years ago, I basically had nothing. And that's because I took so many risks with my life. And, like, before I had nothing, I had a lot. But I had a lot and took a lot of risks and ended up with nothing, but then came back to it again. And it just, like, things just keep rolling. And that's just the way life goes in general. You have to be willing to take risks. Because if you don't, you don't move. And if you don't move, you die. You just got to keep going through all the pain, through all the growing. It's what growing is. It's how you become your best self. All the obstacles, it's how you actually mature into a proper man or a proper woman. I think it has like less to do with how you're raised and how you make your own moves and your own choices in life. Like, in the world we're living in now, you don't have to be raised by anybody. You could raise your damn self on YouTube. Like, you literally could. You could have brothers and sisters all across YouTube. You could have different creators you listen to all the time, and they could become your best mates. They could become your parents. They could become your brother, your sister. And you're connected with these people. Like, you don't need people in real life anymore because we have the internet. We have the whole world. We have access to the whole world. I'm right here right now. You guys have access to me. I have access to you guys in the comment section. And over one-on-one calls, on consultations, and I met so many people from this YouTube channel. And it's unbelievable. Like the time we're living in right now with all this stuff. And it wasn't always like this. That's why, like, when these older people are trying to explain like how you should live your life, like it's laughable because they're so far out of touch with reality. It's not even funny. Like, the world is nothing short of amazing right now, and people are still finding ways to complain all the time. It's really crazy. The access we have to everybody. We can get a hold of celebrities right now. It doesn't mean that we will, but we can. Like, you could reach out over social media to some celebrity's account on Instagram, on a platform like that, and you could reach out. They could respond. Will they? Probably not, but they could. They could. That's the world we're living in right now. And anything is possible at any time. There's just so many thoughts to go into it, right? I just think too, like, being woke today is one of the best things that can happen to you or for you or to you, whatever you want to say. Having a strong realization of how everything is, what's all going on, it can put you light years ahead of everybody else. Like, light years ahead. And you can also go in the complete opposite direction and not be light years ahead of anybody and just be trapped in a very, very, very awful reality if you are stuck around certain people. Like, people who are not chosen, people who want to give you these thoughts that aren't even yours, to try to flush these things into your head, to try to make you doubt yourself, fill you with fear, fill you with anxiety, fill you with all these terrible emotions that come from the devil. Like, it's crazy. And at the end of the day, I think the chosen ones always prevail. And these other people will always continue to shoot themselves in the foot. They'll never do the right things because they just don't have it in them. They already made up their mind, like, of who they are, and they're not going to change. And there's a part of them inside of them that is really disturbed. They are very disturbed people, believe it or not. They're disturbed because they see what's going on around them. They see what other people might be becoming, and they're not becoming like what they should be. And it's just like disturbing them. And you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to become the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like, it's all about positive progress, if you're on that boat of making positive progress, you're in the right place. Doesn't matter what you have, doesn't matter what you own, as long as you're making that positive progress, because you will be light years ahead of everybody else within months, within a year, within 2 years, 5 years, whatever it is. Your time will come. But these other people, they're stuck in their ways and they just can't seem to get out. I feel so bad for some people because they're in such bad families that like they literally can't just like go off in their own way, because they feel like they'll let their family down, they'll let them down, they'll let this down, they'll let that down. It's like, bro, what about you? Like, your own family is using you right now to their advantage, and they're gonna die someday. And it's just gonna be you after that. What now? Now you don't have yourself and you don't have your entire family, so what are you gonna do now? That's the way I see it. And that's the way I see it for these people. Not only myself, but I see it for these people, and it's sad. Because yeah, you might disappoint your family because they can't use you the way they want to. Boo-hoo. That's the way life goes. We all have our own rights to be who we want to be, and family should support that. If they're not supporting that, if they're not okay with that, if they're not on board with that, they shouldn't even be in your life anyways. Shouldn't even be calling them your damn family anyways. Because if they really loved you, if they really cared about you, they would want to hear what you have to say. They would be okay with who you're going to become. But, you know, some people are just stuck in their ways. And anyways, guys, I'm going to end this video there. I'm very tired now, so get a little bit of honey, get some H2O, and I'm going to head off to bed. So I hope you guys have a great rest of this day / evening, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos. Until next time, guys. Peace out.